Hi there, good evening. My name is Kyle Cahill, and I am your student's geometry teacher. I wanted to let you know a little bit about myself and then kind of take you through some things for this year and then give you a chance in a Google form to let me know what questions you have. So feel free to fill that out after. I will link it in our Schoology page just beneath this video. And yeah, let me know what I can do to help out your student and what questions that you have for me tonight or anytime throughout the year. Please reach out and let me know. So I will be teaching geometry for your students this year, and this is my first year here at Overland High School. It's my 14th year teaching, and so really looking forward to having a great year. My email address and phone number here at school are both listed right there, so feel free to reach out. The phone number there is my office number, and so I don't really get to see those messages until I have an off period, and so it might be easiest if you need me to email me, but whatever you prefer is fine by me. So some of the topics that we will be going over this year, our first unit are some kind of introductory tools to geometry, and then we'll get into some proofs with parallel and perpendicular lines in Unit 2. Unit 3, we will be looking at triangle properties. Unit 4, we'll be looking at congruency, specifically around triangles. And then Unit 5, we'll be doing some probability and statistics and some SAT, ACT kind of preparatory work kind of to end out the year there, or to end out the semester. Grades in our class, please, I will be updating them as soon as I can. I know that it is super frustrating if I'm not on top of that, so I will do my best. If you have any questions around a grade, please let me know. The one thing I would say, the biggest code to look for in PowerSchool is going to be this orange exclamation mark. If you see that, that means that that assignment was not done. Even if there is a score, we're not putting in, or at least I'm not putting in anything lower than a 50% this year. And so you might see some points awarded, but if you see that exclamation mark, if you see that orange icon in PowerSchool, you will know that that is an assignment that has not been done. Speaking a little more about grades, the grade in geometry is a weighted grade, and so there are percentage breakdowns. And so this is explained here in this table. The homework and classwork that gets graded, that will only be 5% of their grade this year. And so quizzes and tests are going to be the primary final product of their grade in the quarter. So any quizzes and tests, I've talked with your students in class about this, there will be opportunities for them to raise those scores. If they don't do as well as they want to on a quiz or a test, they will have opportunities to show me that they've learned that information and be able to raise those scores. So nothing in my grade book is going to be locked in until the end of the semester when we have to be submitting our grades. Until then, if they relearn something and can show me that they learned it, I want to make sure that their grade represents what they know. So if you have any questions about that, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know. Materials, the number one thing that your student will need is a 3-ring binder. There are a couple dollars at Target. If you need some help getting one of those, please let me know. I'd much rather your students get one so that they can keep track of the packet that we have that we'll be taking notes out of and doing practice problems from. They need to bring that with them every day. Also, the computer that they've been checked out, we will be using those from time to time. I haven't really been using them yet this year, but we will start using them as we are more and more confident that everyone has gotten one. Something to write with, and then something to write on. I've got a class set of calculators, so you don't feel like you have to go out and buy a calculator, but if they do have their own, they're certainly more than welcome to bring it. And we are always accepting tissues, pencils, or Clorox wipes in math classrooms. So if you have any of those laying around that you do not need, I'd be happy to take them off your hands. So how to get help in class, Schoology would be the first place. So I will be breaking down our class by week and then by day. And if your student is absent or if they're not understanding something, they can go in and they can see what we did in class. They can see some videos. So that would walk them through things and maybe make it, I don't know, sink in a little bit better. Have them go over their notes that they took in class. They can schedule a time to meet with me before or after school. Those would be by appointment. I just want to make sure that I don't have a meeting that overlaps with when they want to try and come in. I'm typically here by 7:30, but again, I have meetings, and so I would hate for your student to show up at 7:30 and then not be able to meet with me. So just have them talk with me beforehand. I'm happy to meet with them during lunch, during my off periods, which is 4th period every day. And then I'm also off during 2nd period on B days. We can also set up time for them to get some help during their Blazer 101 class period. If they have that. That's typically just for freshmen. So if you're a sophomore, that probably wouldn't be an opportunity. But there are a few freshmen in the class, so they could use that. Schoology, again, you're going to log in through My Cherry Creek, go to that Schoology tile, and then find their courses. Find the geometry class. I know this screenshot is for algebra, but it will look the same in our class. We'll break it down by quarter and then by week, and then they'll be able to find helpful videos. They'll be able to find extra practice, whatever they need to have. Contacting me. This is from our syllabus, but these are my off hours, my phone number. We'll also be using this Talking Points app as the year progresses, so you can register that. There will be, and students will have an opportunity to do this as well. There's this class code, and you can go to talkingpoints.org and type that in, and then I can send out like a text blast or an email blast when we have quizzes or tests coming up. I probably won't do it for all the quizzes, but for tests at least, I can let you know when those are happening. So I'll also post those things to Schoology, so you'll be able to keep in touch with that. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Take a moment to review the syllabus if you can with your student, and there will be a form that you can fill out that will be just below this in Schoology to let me know if you have any questions right now. So looking forward to having a great year. If I can do anything to help your student throughout the year, please let me know. Thanks. Have a good evening. Bye.